Hello dear friends, this is Gizem Hökölom and welcome to Dharma Vedas Vedic Astrology YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about 3 very auspicious days for the remaining part of 2020. These 3 auspicious days are the special days of Vedic calendar, which are very good for starting something new, starting a new venture, starting any type of new event. It is believed that when you start something new on these days, it is going to give you maximum benefit. And the first one, called Akshay Atresia, is coming very soon on 25th April, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. I know that we are all going through challenging times and emotionally draining moments these days, and maybe some of you may wonder why I'm shooting a video on auspicious days right now. But no matter what restrictions we are going through, no matter what the challenges are, life is still happening, things are still being initiated. And Akshay Atresia is such a wonderful date that I don't want you to miss it. I want you to mark on your calendar right now. By the way, last week I shared a video containing detailed astrological analysis on when we will recover from Corona. If you haven't watched it, I strongly recommend you to watch it. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can immediately see all the new videos which I will be sharing with you regularly in the coming weeks as well. Okay, so let's look at these auspicious days one by one now. First of all, these auspicious days I'm talking about are called Abhuj Muhurta in Vedic astrology. Abhuj refers to something eternal, and Muhurta means selecting the most auspicious time to start an event. Muhurta calculation actually has to be made based on your personal charts, personal birth charts, and it is rather a laborious calculation. But special Abhuj Muhurta dates are equally auspicious for all of us. They fall on the holiest days of the Vedic calendar, and because of deep energy movements that occur on these days, which are associated with ancient legends and astrological lore, they are considered fully auspicious days for beginning any important venture. Now, here is the Abhuj Muhurtas for the remaining part of 2020. First one is Akshay Atresia, which starts on 25th April and ends on 26th April. Second one is Vijaya Dashami, also called Dussehra, which starts on 25th October and ends on 26th October. And the third one is Dhanteras, which starts on 12th November and ends on 13th November. Dhanteras is also the period, is the day just before Diwali begins. There's still way to go to Dussehra and Dhanteras, but if you also enjoy time management like I do, I would strongly recommend you to mark them in your calendars now. So, our first Abhuj Muhurta, Akshay Atresia. What does it signify? The word Akshaya means never diminishing, and the day is associated with wealth, prosperity, and happiness. It is also considered the most auspicious date to start a venture. Any business, any venture started on this day is bound to flourish. Traditionally in India, it is considered very auspicious to buy gold and silver on this day. Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, signifies gold and silver, and it is said that if one invests in gold and silver on this day, Goddess Lakshmi will bless with prosperity and wealth. Because Akshaya means never diminishing, meditation, prayers made, and donations given on this day stay with us positively forever. It is recorded in our positive karma, and prayers are heard on this day. Actually, deep prayers, the sincere prayers are always heard, but especially on this day, the prayers, the channels are very much open, and our prayers will be extra special and extra auspicious. Astrologically, it is the day when 2 luminaries, Moon and Sun, are both in their exaltation signs. Moon in Taurus and Sun in Aries, their strongest position. Sun and Moon are the sources of life, so it is very, very powerful when they are both well placed. Aside from prayers, spiritual work, donations, and starting up of new ventures, Akshay Atresia is especially good for marriages, engagements. As Venus, significator of relationships, marriage, love, is also in its own sign, Taurus, during this Akshay Atresia, this year is especially good for marriages. Given the unfortunate pandemic and social distancing going on, unfortunately it is difficult to choose this day as marriage muhurta. But it is a wonderful time to propose or maybe do a small ritual between two people. As long as we keep on obeying social distancing rules, of course. If you want to utilize this special energy, I would especially recommend the moment when moves into Rohini Nakshatra on 25th April. Rohini Nakshatra represents prosperity, stability, and flourishing, and this time period after Rohini is active is especially very, very good for marriages. I live in GMT plus 3 time zone where Moon enters Rohini around 6:27 p.m. in the evening. But it will be later hours if you are further east, and it will be earlier hours if you are further west. If you are determined to propose on this special day, please feel free to write to me your location from info@dharmavedas.com. I will gladly respond with the specific timing for your location. This Akshay Atresia will begin on 25th April and end on 26th April. Here is a chart showing specific time durations for some countries, including India, Turkey, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Netherlands, Germany, United Kingdom, USA, and Canada. There is a column on the right which says Puja Muhurat. This is the most auspicious time, especially for spiritual work, prayers, and meditation. This is the time where the cosmic channels are most open and the prayers are very, very auspicious at this time. Again, if you are watching me from some other country which is not on this list, you may write to me, or you could check an online Panchanga. Panchanga is Vedic calendar, to get the specific time period for your city. For online Panchanga, I can suggest www.drikpanchang.com, which is also written on the screen. Our second auspicious day is Vijaya Dashami, or Dussehra, which will start on 25th October and end on 26th October. Dussehra is a festival that signifies victory of good over evil. It represents establishment of Dharma and peace. On the auspicious day of Dussehra, taking up new projects and inaugurating any business is considered very auspicious. Purchasing a new vehicle, electronic item, golden clothes are also auspicious. People start new work on the day of Dussehra. Dussehra is a symbol of sacrificing all the evil deeds, anger, ego, violence. If you have issues with anger, bad habits or so, it is a wonderful day to start working on these, whether through prayers or meditation or by consulting a life coach or a therapist. It is just a wonderful time to start working on those. And finally, the last Abuj Muhurta is Dhanteras, which will start on 12th November and end on 13th November. It is just before Diwali. Dhan means wealth in Sanskrit. It is believed that whatever one buys on this day reaps rich benefits. It is auspicious to buy new property or give advance payment for it. Buying gold, silver, jewelry, utensils, electronic appliances are also favorable. Again, starting up new projects or work is also highly favored. Dhanteras is also the day of incarnation of the god of health and Ayurveda, Dhanvantari. So this day is especially favored for praying for health and recovery. Also, starting medical treatment or doing some healing work is very auspicious on this day. So here we are, friends. These are the 3 most auspicious days for the remaining part of 2020 based on the Vedic calendar. There are 2 more Abhuj Muhurtas, which are Vasant Panchami and Raman Navami, which will be happening in the first quarter of 2021. I will be talking about them in some other video as the time gets sooner. By the way, I published a detailed article on all that I've been talking about on these auspicious days on my website also. My website is www.dharmavedas.com. If you forget the dates, if you want more information, you can easily access the article on my website. And that's all from me for today. See you soon in another video. And till then, take care, dear friends. Namaste.